June, you look quiet. Mohammed, you just look quiet.
Yeah.
It's good.
I've spoken to your friend before, but no problem.
Do you remember our discussion when we was talking about Moses?
Moses, yeah.
Who's in the fire?
Yeah.
Remember you said in the fire, right?
Yeah.
I was talking with Cora. She said it's not in, it's at.
Okay.
Who's right?
I can't remember what the conversation I had with you, brother. I can't remember what you're talking
We
about.
can bring it back up if you want, but you gotta go.
Is it so important?
No, it's just so the cameras know that when I
I've got
talk.
some of you, brother. I have to give you time. I have to give you respect. You're one of the veterans. You're one of the, look at this. Wow. But you put on a bit of weight, haven't you?
Yeah, I did.
What
You did too. Come on.
No, I've lost it, man. I was 123 kilo. I'm now 130.
I'm a married man.
Is it because of you?
No.
Have you done this thing?
My brother, he's married
Yeah,
to a
I'm
friend
married.
of mine. Yeah.
I'm married.
So your friend done that to him?
Yes.
What should be feeling?
Beautiful woman.
Which one? Really?
She's beautiful.
Yeah, man. But I mean, we're not gonna talk about your
No.
Muslim marriages, though.
No, don't talk about that. I was asking about, what do you call it? Beautiful woman, yeah?
Yeah, one wife.
Yeah, one wife.
Yeah,
Wow.
she take care of me, man.
But you've just taken too much care of
Really?
it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a dad bod.
But you still got the face. You still got the. You got the
I'm gonna
suit.
get back in shape. I want to be a big guy like you know.
Nah, man, you're already a big guy.
Brazil here.
I want to come to Brazil as well. You know.
You are welcome anytime.
Yes.
There's no muta marriage there.
How do you know that, brother?
And the Brazilians, they're feisty.
I'm joking. No,
It's a Christian country, man.
I'm only
There's no
kidding.
muta marriage there,
Come
bro.
on, that's-
But we are
Bra-
feisty.
Bra-
no,
Brazil is a very beautiful
before you-
country. I'm from Egypt, but because I
That's
do
my brother, he's
that
my-
Brazilian
he's my brother from Egypt as
jiu-jitsu,
well.
I have a lot of Brazilian
He's Muslim.
friends. I like the food.
Yes.
You know, they put the meat on the table.
Yeah.
I like this kind of thing.
I've been to Egypt, Uganda. Very beautiful
You like it?
people, place.
Yeah, but it's Haggadah, you won't get the whole experience. You have to go to like the big cities and stuff like that.
Next time maybe looks Giza or Giza.
Go to Cairo. I mean, go to the. You know what I mean?
Did you want to have a 2-minute discussion?
2 minutes. Okay, go on. 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 minutes.
If I do this, it
Okay.
means time to calm down, okay?
All right.
Control it a little bit.
I was having a discussion with Cora online,
Okay.
and the discussion I was having with her was about the word burka menfi. Remember that? Burka menfi.
Is that Portuguese, brother?
No.
You heard what I said? Burka menfi. Can you pull it out right now? And
Yeah,
read it?
burika menfi. No.
Okay, so you know what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Yeah.
So it says, "Blessed is he who is in the fire." Is that correct?
The thing is, fee. If you're saying
Could be
fee,
both
could
in
be
or out.
or whatever.
But
There's
Ibn
nothing.
Kathir and Ibn Abbas says it's in.
Okay. Or so what?
So, but they're telling me, oh, but you don't know Arabic, it's at.
Okay,
But
I don't know. I mean, it's the fact is, are you thinking that he went inside the fire and it was burning inside of it, or what's your point? I don't get it.
No, my point is that the voice of Allah is emanating from within the fire.
Ah, okay. That's a bit of a strange point, I think.
Why?
Because I don't know if I've read anyone say those kind of things. He just went to the fire. He went to the fire. Like you have a very similar story in your Bible, right?
Yeah. we
And
say
then he
that-
heard God's words.
Okay, but
and then that's it.
But so in the Bible, it says that the
But
angel
what-
of the
can
Lord
I
was
ask-
in the fire.
I get it, but can I ask you this, yeah?
Let's go. So
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
You're an intelligent guy.
Oh, thank you.
You're a good-looking guy.
Black man. Black man.
Black man.
Yeah.
I
Not a
like black
slave.
men. Yeah, no, of course not, man. Of course, you know what? Wait up. You're African American, yeah?
I know. I'm from Haiti.
he's American as well. He grew up in America, so he's American. He's American as well.
Do you come here in the summer only, or what is
No, I
it?
live here, man. Come on, we did it 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I don't know if you come. I don't know what's
I know,
going
I
on.
live here. I live here.
Lives here now. What made you move?
I wasn't gonna get. I didn't want to get shot.
Were you in America? Were you in America?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. What do you mean? Am I sure?
What part of America were you in?
I think I know.
Everybody
where
wanna know
he's
details.
gonna lead into the question.
No, I'm not leading him
This is
nowhere.
America.
I'm trying to
East
find out
Coast.
what's going.
East Coast.
Okay, well. So the point is that for the longest time,
Yeah.
I remember you now.
Oh, thank you.
This is the thing that you keep asking me.
No, because I just had a
Do you,
talk.
do
I
you
just had
think
a
it's
talk with
important?
Cora, That's
Like,
why.
I get, but what do you think this is really important? Like, do you think this is
Yes, because if Allah,
because I don't know of any. Like, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I've been online for 10 years, and many people, as you saw today, like I've been talking to lots of Muslims, and some of them have doubts. Okay, they'll speak to me on my lives. They'll send emails to me. We'll deal with it. We'll deal. Like, we'll come here. Sometimes I'll go anywhere. Anyone, these are the doubts that I have. I'll be honest, brother. For now, I've not received someone say, "Well, I've got a big doubt." Why? Because of Burika Man Finnar.
Oh,
No
so
one
you're
has.
You're relying on.
No, I'm
people
saying
telling
that.
you a specific
No, I'm
subject.
saying it's like an inconsequential argument. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Why is it it's a
because
argument?
what does it lead to? What are you getting from this?
That Allah can intercreation.
Okay.
Okay. So if that's what you wanted to say, let's go there, right?
I've been trying to.
Okay, you can,
wait,
brother. If you
we'll take
want
one step at
to,
a time.
you can do it a better way than that.
How you want me to do it? I'm reading the Quran.
So what do you mean? Like, yeah, you could just say that according to Salafis, there's nuzul and there's the last third of the night, and he enters the creation. That's the classical argument against God entering the creation. Why don't you go for that?
Because I probably don't know that one. I don't know.
Well, no, listen, that's different. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Matter
you
of fact, what Quran, is it hadith or is it Quran?
That's hadith.
Oh, it's hadith. I'm not talking about hadith.
What I'm saying is that if you were trying to establish, like, if that's what you're trying to establish, like, then that's the angle you'd come with. You wouldn't come with
Thank you for that information. What is it? Hadith what?
There's lots of hadiths about it. There's more than one hadith about it. But the point is, okay, there's a discussion. That's where they come at. Okay, can God enter the creation? Can he intermix? But the thing is, if you want my answer, the answer is Islamically, in the Sunni schools, there are 3 major schools, like the Athari school, the Maturidi school, the Ash'ari school. That's the demographic majority, yeah, in the world today. No one believes that God mixes with the creation. It's not a doctrinally acceptable position for anyone. Do you get it?
All right, so my point is, the voice of Allah can emanate from the inside the fire, right?
Yeah. So Ibn Kathir or Al-Qurtubi, all of those guys, I can assure you, none of them believe that God mixed with the creation. None of them believe that.
The point of the subject is, it says, blessed is he who is in the fire.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and he who is around the fire. My thing is, is the voice of Allah emanating from within the fire?
Yeah, so what I'm trying to say to you, what I'm trying to say to you is the idea of God mixing
I get that.
with the creation is rejected by everybody. It's not rejected by
But it comes
everybody.
down to the 7 heavens.
I get it, but that's the better. See, that's the response of some schools against others in Islam. Yeah, that's a better example than your example.
The reason why I'm using
Yeah,
my example,
yeah.
because my example is both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It don't matter. But
But
it's not where anyone differs. Like, no one finds this controversial in Islam. Do you get it? So what I'm trying to say is that it's a misunderstanding of the verses here.
Wait, when you say controversial, it's
Yeah.
the same exact story, both in the Bible and in the Quran.
The idea, if you're trying to establish that God is mixing with the creation, we're trying to say that no one says that, except for there's a group of people that believed in wahdatul wujud, like, for example, like, or this idea of monism, like God is everywhere and is in every aspect of creation. But that's not a mainstream position, and that's not the position of the Sunnis. Do you get it?
Have you heard about Shekinah glory, about the presence of Allah in the Ark, in the Quran?
What?
The presence of God in the Ark.
Like where in the Quran? What are you talking about?
So I don't know the exact verse,
Yeah,
but
sure.
there's a part where it talks about the Ark of the Covenant. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah,
It's
Tabut.
it's-
Are you talking about the box?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
presence of God there.
No. The essence of God is not inside.
There's
No,
some hadiths about
no.
that.
Brother, there's nothing inside there of that. So God is.
But she wanted to ask you a question though, so go ahead.
She's more than welcome. That's fine, brother.
Yeah.
But you're looking good. I'm happy to see you, brother.
too, man. You too, man. How do you get in shape though?
But do you know if it's an issue for you as a
No, my
Christian?
thing is
But if it's an issue for you for God to enter creation,
not
what
an
about?
issue for
No. What I'm saying is that you believe
It's
that.
an issue for you.
No, I get it. But if that's an issue, if you decide that's a problem, but you believe that Jesus became God, he entered creation, right?
I believe that Jesus became God.
Sorry, Jesus became the flesh. Yeah, so he must have entered creation.
If he could enter into the fire, then he could enter into
So you're saying it's not problematic?
No.
Is it problematic or not
Why would it be
problematic?
God can do whatever he
Oh,
wants.
okay, fine. That's
Remember what we
what.
were
Is that
talking
what you were saying before? God can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, well, you're gonna say, can God lie? That's what you had brought up last
Oh,
time.
I remember now.
Yeah, he was calling
I
me a little
remember
guy,
now.
you know what I mean?
No, you're not little guy, man.
But
Yeah,
no.
you had a question?
So it's kind of to support his point. So
The camera.
because you're very. I've only watched one of your videos ever before with Bob. The big Bob. Not the
Yeah.
Big Bob.
He was. To be honest, he was quite formidable. Like, of the people that I've debated here, he was one of the top guys, I would say.
Yeah, he's
I
very
debated him.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
You guys,
I debated him too.
You guys were
Yeah,
talking
you
about
debated
the
me as well. I think you're one of the top as well, but
Little guy.
but like maybe like I would say like with the
He's not,
Christians,
he's smart, he's smart.
he's like the number one guy I debated here, Christian, was a big black guy. His name was Joshua. Have you seen?
A long time ago. He's not here no more.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Then I went online and found the guy's a professor now or something, so it made sense.
Praise the Lord.
And he's actually written things and stuff. So yeah, he was number one. I would put Bob up there maybe like 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, he's very intelligent.
In the Christian, in Speaker's Corner.
What was the question?
So the question that I have is, recently I came across a source, okay, because a lot of the Muslims, they keep rejecting, saying, oh, Jesus never said that he was God. And you guys don't believe in the Bible. So I said I need to come from a different angle, to be able to, remove the noise from which is, unbiased, which is independent from any religion. So there was this source that I found. You probably know, I would need to open my phone, but it's from a philosopher retelling about historical things that happened. He says that obviously Jesus, his mom was disgraced, but towards the end he says Jesus did do miracles, and the last thing that he says is, and he claimed to be God.
Where's that?
So
what, Islamic source?
Huh?
Islamic source?
No, like a historical, philosophical.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I'm sure there's going to be lots of things that have been said in history.
Okay, but how would you go about, for example, let's say if this was concrete and proven, how would you go about defending Islam, let's say, if there are historical sources saying that Jesus confirmed to be God?
All right, so...
And now this is a source outside of the Bible claiming the same thing as the Bible.
I get what you're trying to say. So we have to figure out what source you're talking about first, and we have to look at it and whatever. But I would say that, look, in the early Christianity, and we had the whole conversation about with the other guy, that there was a development of the Trinity, and that's well documented, understandable. Like, no one denies that the fact that the idea of three co-eternal, co-eternal personalities of the Trinity, that was something that was not, it was developed, okay? We all agree, So the question is, the early Christians, what did they actually believe? So they were, exactly, right? So like, for example, the Ebionites believed in one God, and a lot of them didn't believe Jesus was God, at all. So they in fact believed in something closer to what Islam believes.
Ebionites.
They're called Ebionites. They were a group of, so they were the followers of Christ. In that sense, they were followers of Christ, but they were early Christians. They didn't believe in one, that Jesus was God.
I'm gonna fact check that. I'm gonna fact check that.
You can.
So what I'm saying is, yes, we can admit, because a lot of people were indeed confused. Because if you're only listening to certain parts of what Jesus was saying, because obviously at that time it was mainly oral. People were passing things orally before obviously the Bible was fully compiled and fully finished the way that it is now. So we need to also give them the credit that it was a lot of the things that were done were orally, and for people to understand, because Jesus also spoke a lot, what is that word? That he didn't speak in clear, straight sentences, in parables. He spoke a lot in parables. So we need to also understand that he never directly said some things, but if you look into the whole book and take everything into consideration, you would understand, which is why they ended up saying the councils. Me and him don't agree, maybe with parts of the Trinity, even though it's very...
Oh, you don't believe in Trinity?
Yeah, very unpopular.
Oh, so you're more on my side here, come on.
Because that's why I became a Muslim at some point. It was
so why don't you come back?
It's not gonna be a multi-marriage, not multi-marriage, bro.
Hey, stop this, man. Stop this.
But that's what I'm saying. Let's say hypothetically, there was.
One more time.
I gotta mess with him though.
Stop this.
If it was a concrete proof that Jesus.
We need to bring it back to Islam.
It's gonna be very difficult.
It's not gonna be very difficult. No, we have to. Listen. You have to understand. There's something in your heart which is already yearning to worship God in His oneness. You don't accept this Trinity business, which puts you in a dangerous area, because according to these Christians, they reject you now. So you're either going to be a Jehovah's Witness, or you're going to think about Islam.
He says it. He always says I'm not a Christian.
What I'm trying to say is that you've got to really think about this. And here's one thing I'll tell you. We can do all the intellectualizing we want, but this is one very practical thing. I sense like sincerity from you, genuinely.
What about me?
You.
Don't do me like that, bro.
Honestly, I like you. I like you. But anyway, so I said, yeah, well, that's what everyone says. Look, I sense sincerity from you. I sense sincerity from you. We can talk about what the Bible says and this historical source and the Ebionites and the Old Testament. Look, the Quran makes one simple argument. It makes many arguments, but one of them is, what did Abraham believe in?
What is
Abraham in the Old Testament What did he believe in? So the Quran says that he said that he didn't believe, he wasn't a Jew or a Christian.
He was Hebrew.
Yeah, he was submitting to one God, yeah? And he wasn't a polytheist. So what I'm calling you to is the religion of Abraham, yeah? The religion of Moses, the religion of all of the Old Testament prophets. They all came and they had the same belief, which is that one God worthy of worship, yeah? The truth at no point changed. At no point, when Jesus came, the truth did not change all of a sudden, yeah? This makes more sense, yeah? If you think about it, that's why Islam fits that data the best, because Islam tells you that لَا نُفَرِّقُ بَيْنَ أَحَدٍ مِّن رُسُلِهِ. All of the prophets and messengers came with the same message, to believe and worship in one God.
At the time of Jesus that they were worshiping more than one God?
At the time of Jesus?
Yeah, they were worshiping more than one God?
Like when he was alive.
On earth, was the Jews
the Jews are
so
probably not.
what did Jesus come to do then if they weren't worshiping more than one God?
Jesus came as a prophet, like it says in the book of Acts, a man sent with wonders and miracles and signs, which God did through him. Yeah.
But you saying that all the prophets came to teach that there was one God. If the Jews were already worshiping one God, why did Jesus come?
Because it's like these guys, these new guys, needed to now hear the message again. The message went. And here's the thing, it's not just one prophet that's required. Like there might have been we believe in 124,000 prophets that came. There may have been a prophet that came to the Brazil, you know. There may have, and it's very likely that there was one that came to all the areas of the world, because God is trying to send his message to each place and each time. But it's the same message, that to worship one God. It's not, the message is not to worship one and three in one. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but did Jesus come and say to worship one God? So that means the Jews weren't worshiping one God at the time of Jesus.
Here's the thing. The Jews, there were some Jews that were worshiping God properly, some of them who were not, some people that Jesus came for, that he was trying to guide from the lost sheep of Israel, yeah? So it was not just a matter of that, because like, for example, in the Old Testament, there were many prophets that came at one time. Aaron and Moses were both prophets, yeah? They both came at the same sort of time. Why was there a need for Aaron if Moses was already there? It was to strengthen the matter, to have more than one prophet, so that there is more dissemination.
Wasn't Aaron a priest?
He was the brother of Moses, and he's a prophet, just like Solomon was a prophet. David was a prophet. It was Solomon and David were both prophets in the Bible, as well as in the Quran.
Jesus is more than just a prophet, he's the Messiah.
Sure, no problem, but what does it mean to be the Messiah? It means to be the chosen one, to the anointed one, right? So,
why is he the anointed one?
well, because he has a special privilege, just like, for example, Moses has special privileges.
But he's not the Messiah, though.
I get it, but he has other things that he doesn't have. Moses has been given things that Jesus was not given. Abraham was given things that
but
those
no one has ever called the Messiah.
So what?
So what? That's important.
No, why is it that important? So like, for example,
what is that important?
okay, let me ask you this, yeah? So for example, like Moses could split the sea, yeah? Jesus raised the dead. There were different things that they were given because of the requirements of the people at the time.
Yeah, I'm not saying that prophets don't do miracles. I'm saying that why is Jesus the Messiah? Why him?
Yeah, because God.
The role of the Messiah.
Yeah, why is he the Messiah? He's not
God,
just a prophet.
look,
he's the Messiah.
you're asking why. Why did God allow Moses to split the sea and Jesus not
No,
to?
that's not what I'm asking.
No, I get it, but what I'm saying is that.
Like, what is your
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, for example, Abraham, he was called the friend of God, Khalil, yeah? See, that's a special distinction that Abraham has that Jesus doesn't have.
He's not called the Messiah, though.
No, but what's better? I mean, how could you say that, for example?
Messiah.
How? Why?
Because he's the anointed one.
Why?
Wait.
But why is it better? Why is it better to be a Messiah than
Nobody
Khalil?
is called the Messiah besides him.
Well, no one's called the Khalil except for Abraham.
Okay, so everybody has their own.
Yeah, everyone's got their own thing.
But Jesus is called the Messiah for a specific
Yeah,
reason.
sure. God favored him in a certain way, gave him something unique. Just like for example, Jesus is going to come back in the end of time. We believe in a second coming, yeah? We like Christians believe in a second coming. That's something that Moses is not going to come back. Jesus is going to come back.
Muhammad's not going to come back.
Well, he already has. Because
Muhammad came back.
Of course.
Chapter, page, and verse.
Oh, he wants to know.
Chapter, page, and verse.
Hey.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Habibi.
I'll tell you.
Habibi.
Okay.
Chapter, page, and verse.
I will.
Be proud of you.
Wait, hold on. Do you believe that Muhammad's going to sit on Allah's throne as well?
All right, let me tell you the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, so remember we said that Jesus is going to come back, right?
You said Muhammad's going to come back.
So I said Muhammad's already come back. So let me explain. Shall I tell you? So what happened?
So he died and came back?
No, not died and came. The Jesus, we don't believe that. We believe, we believe Jesus was ascended and he's going to come back, right? That's what we believe. You also believe in the ascension of Jesus mentioned in the Bible.
Yeah, but he believed he died
Sure.
first and
So
ascended.
we believe that Muhammad already ascended and came back. He went Islamic Mi'raj.
Wait, the night journey?
Yeah, the night journey. Of course, he went up and he came down already.
Wait, who saw him? Wait, who saw him? Who saw him go up? Wait, who saw him go up? Nobody.
When he came back.
The Bible says they saw him go up.
Wait.
Nobody saw Muhammad go on the night journey.
There was a second coming of Jesus to come, but the prophet already went and came back.
Nobody saw Jesus go up
Second
in
coming
heaven.
already happened.
According to the Quran, nobody saw Jesus go up in heaven.
Say again?
According to the Quran,
Where does it say that?
nobody. Who saw Jesus go up in heaven?
It doesn't say it doesn't. It
So you
doesn't say there
don't
was
know.
no witnesses.
Okay, who saw Muhammad going on a night journey?
Lots of people. What say again?
Saw Muhammad on a night journey.
So look, if you want to know what
And he was
nice,
still in bed.
whether
Talking about
people
when he
saw
was,
something, whether people saw something is a different question now. It's a historical question. Well, it's like a testimony question. We can go there.
Yeah, but they
No,
in the Bible.
But hold on, but so it's a testimony question. It's a testimony question. The point is, I was making because you were saying that distinctions. Yeah, some prophets are given things that other prophets are not given. Some prophets have temperaments that other prophets don't have. Some prophets have relatives and family members that other ones don't have. So God gives as he wants to whoever he wants because he decides based on the circumstance, based on whatever. Yeah. So as I mentioned, Abraham is referred to as a friend of God. No one else is. No other prophet is referred to as a friend of God. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jesus is the only one mentioned as a pure child.
I get it. So no, pure child. We can come to that. In the Old Testament, there's actually many that's mentioned as a begotten child.
No, pure child.
A begotten child is David is mentioned begotten child.
Pure child.
Begotten child. Same is word.
Pure child.
I know, but we're
What I'm saying is a child.
You said pure child and begotten child, the same thing?
No, but I'm saying is a child, begotten child, pure child,
pure
whatever.
child.
What are you talking about? Which? It don't matter. It don't matter.
I notice whenever I cook a Muslim, they say it don't matter.
No, do you know why it doesn't matter? Because my point still stands. I'm saying that there are
Is
distinct.
Jesus a pure child?
Look, it depends on what you mean by that, brother. If you mean by that Jesus has distinctions that other prophets don't have, he did things that other prophets didn't have. For example, I'll give you one. The Quran affirms that Jesus was born of an immaculate conception. Yeah? That his mother did not have intercourse with a man and conceive him because of that biological process.
And he's a spirit
Right?
from
Yeah, so we believe in that.
Mary was
the
able
spirit from Allah.
to make.
Yeah, so we believe that's a distinction.
So whose spirit is it? Is it
The
Allah's spirit?
Prophet Muhammad had a mother and a father. Abraham had a mother and a father. Moses had a mother. But Jesus had no father. Yeah, so in the sense of a biological sense. So we believe in distinctions like that. God gives who he wants. But the point I'm making to you is as follows. I'm saying to you is those distinctions don't mean necessarily that one is better than the other. Do you get it? It doesn't
So
mean
wait,
that
do
one
you
is
believe-
better than the other.
Do you believe that Muhammad is the best example?
Yeah.
So that means he's better than everybody else.
Okay,
If
but
he's the best example,
yeah, no, sure.
you believe that he's better than
Yeah,
everybody
fine, in a
else.
sense.
Even
So
than Jesus.
in the
So better than Jesus? If he's the
look,
best,
in this,
if he's
yeah,
the
in
best
this,
example.
fine. Fine.
If he's the best example, that
In a
means he's
sense,
better
yeah.
than Jesus.
In a sense that, look, here's what we'll say about Muhammad. Yeah? We'll say that all the other prophets were sent to their people in their time. Yeah? Abraham was sent to his people in his time. Moses was sent to his people in his time. And Jesus was sent to his people in his time.
Okay.
Okay? Even the New Testament says that do not go to the Gentiles, for I was only sent to the lost sheep of Israel. Yeah? So Jesus was sent to his people and his time. We believe that God sent Muhammad for all people and all time.
That's why I'm like, he was sent two, but not only four.
What do you mean?
So you said,
Mohammed, you're talking about.
no, Jesus. He says Jesus was sent only to the lost tribe. But I want to
both,
clarify,
both.
it's not only four.
No, it's both. It's both.
both.
We believe that he was sent for that tribe, that place, that
And
time,
for everybody else.
not for everyone else.
He just said it's the
He
same
said it
thing,
himself. He said it himself. He
So,
said,
like
"Do
I
not
said-
go in the way of the Gentiles." He said it. Don't go there. Don't go to these people. He said,
Don't go in the way of the Gentiles.
Yeah, don't go in the way. Listen.
be like them.
No. For
Come
I was
on,
listen to the rest of the verse.
Habibi.
He says, "Do not go in the way of the Gentiles, for I was only sent for the lost sheep
Two.
of Israel."
No, it didn't say four.
Don't
It says
matter.
two.
It's the
It
same-
does matter. Why y'all keep doing that?
Wait, but let's like.
Give me go, give me go.
Agree to disagree, yeah.
Yeah, agree to
Alright,
disagree,
cool.
but.
You're blocking your camera,
Sister, think again about Islam. Yeah, I know you're sincere. This one
She's
thing.
not gonna do.
Listen, be
Musa married,
quiet,
bro.
brother. She's Christian. I can do it. I can marry her when she's Christian. Be quiet, man.
But you can't. But I
But
never.
no,
shut up, man.
You say you can lie to your wife, though.
So, no, of course.
Allowed.
Of course.
But I'm not, what you said, I didn't hear what you said.
You say you can lie to your wife.
No.
If your
Just
wife,
shut up,
if
man.
your wife comes to you and says, "Do you have
We're
another wife?"
going into
you can
another
tell her
issue.
no.
Going into another issue now.
But
So
you
let's-
did say that though. Did you not say
Let's
that.
not go
No, I
into
didn't say
it.
that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Takir.
No. No.
Takir,
No. I didn't.
got the recording,
no,
bro.
I know you got the recording. No, listen. No, but listen. You know what you got.
You and Ali
No, I'll tell you what happened. Yeah.
Oh,
let me tell you.
what happened was.
Brother, let me tell you
Yeah,
what
I'm
happened.
listening. I'm listening.
That was a very extenuating circumstance I was talking about.
What?
I was saying that was in a very extenuating circumstance.
Mohammed said you could lie.
In very extenuating circumstances, like I said it before.
So if your wife comes to you
Listen,
and says, "Do I have another wife?"
Not generally. Not generally, brother. I'm not saying you can lie generally. The Prophet told us don't lie generally, yeah?
So you can lie on 3 occasions.
Yes, but not generally. Not
You can
generally.
lie to your wife.
Not in extenuating circumstance, of course you can do it. If someone put a gun to your head and said, look, is she married to you? And if she's not, I'm going to shoot you in the head.
I'm gonna die.
wait.
You know why? Because Christ says, if you deny me on earth, I will deny you in heaven.
Okay, whatever. I don't think you will. I don't think you will die.
I
brother.
would. I would. I'll get on my knees right now and say it. Straight up.
Brother, you look like you're already on your knees, brother.
I have a question for him.
You want to do the short stuff, huh? Remember David defeated Goliath?
Yeah, that's true.
But look, the only thing that also is a little bit different in Islam to Christianity, which a lot of people don't seem to realize, is about marriage, and also apart from the eschatology, which I will, if I ever get a chance.
I don't think it's that different. I think it's quite similar.
Yeah, but with the marriage, I will explain to you something. In my view, before I learned about this part of the Bible about the marriage and divorce, about Jesus' time that he explained it, that he said you are not allowed divorce only under sexual immorality.
Yeah.
That you are allowed,
Yeah.
but otherwise a marriage is between one man and one woman.
Yeah.
You are united forever. The two flesh become one. So it's kind of like a spiritual connection, not just physical anymore. It's a spiritual union. But in Islam,
You're blocking your cameras, by the way, just so you know.
in Islam, it's not like this because you are allowed to marry people, and a lot of people see Christianity as a very loose religion with no rules, much easier to follow than Islam, where it's not really.
So does it ever say, just for, maybe you can educate me on the matter, because I would like to know, because in the Old Testament, New Testament, in either or, yeah, is there ever a passage that says you can only marry one wife?
Yes.
Where, which one?
So
Jesus?
under this passage.
No, I'm saying, for example,
Yes.
and is there a passage that says you're not allowed to marry more than one?
It
Where,
says
show me.
in the clear black and white, it
Show me.
says once you are
I wanna see.
married, you're not allowed divorce.
Yeah, no
only
problem.
under sexual immorality,
No, I get that,
which means
but you can
only one wife or husband.
no, but that doesn't mean that, because you can have multiple marriages and not allowed to divorce. In fact, that shows that women are not allowed to get divorced in Christianity,
But,
which
under
let's be honest,
Yeah.
is a very oppressive, difficult thing. Because in Islam, if you think about it, there's more lenience for a woman. If she's trapped in a difficult relationship, she can leave.
But then the marriage is not as serious as in Christianity.
Yeah, so you're
because
trapped while she's abusing the guy.
No.
She's
but
abusing
he
her.
wouldn't do that
No,
if he's Christian. If he's truly a
What do you mean? There's lots of
Christian,
Christians that would do that stuff.
But they cannot be called Christian because
Okay.
Jesus did say that you need to love
So
your
what
wife
then?
like you love the church.
I get, but what she?
Can I read you the verse?
There's lots of Christians that do that.
Can I read you the verse?
Hang
On the verse, go on.
Where is it?
I hope it's the
Actually,
same
I'd
verse
rather
I'm talking
read it
about. And then I'll
like to know about
ask
that.
the question before
Alright,
you
I'm
go.
gonna read it.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
He says, and he answered.
Where is
and
this?
said to
Where is
them-
it?
Matthew 19. And starting from verse 4. And he answered them and said, have you not read that he who made them in the beginning made them male and female? And he said, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall be one flesh.
Okay.
So then they are no longer two, but they are one flesh.
Okay.
Therefore God has joined together to let them not be separated.
Okay, so my question is, there's nothing in that says that he can't do that
I'll get you
multiple times.
another verse.
And I'll explain to you. So apart from this, there is another verse that Jesus says, if you are married as a man and you look at another woman and you feel lust in your heart,
It's like you're thinking in your eye and stuff like adultery.
No. You're committing adultery.
Yeah.
So it's very serious that the fact
Yeah, we've got
that
the same
even
thing.
looking at another woman while married is an adultery.
Yeah.
By the
but I'm asking about
definition of
more than
Islam,
one
in a
marriage.
way, in my view, from what Jesus said, and what happens in Islam, by being allowed even to marry and touch another woman, physically be involved, emotionally involved, and helping another woman in marriage, that's adultery in itself, according to.
Yeah. Also, in that case, when Solomon had multiple wives.
he was not following God's law.
Okay, so he's a prophet not following God's law.
But many prophets still made
So
mistakes.
Abraham,
Yeah.
he had multiple. He had a wife. He had Hagar. He had Sarah. Was he committing immorality?
Yeah, but these guys were doing things before the law.
Well, then in that case, there's nothing.
That Moses also, before he became a prophet, he killed someone.
So for you to say that he's committing immorality, and then not be able to provide a verse either in the New Testament or the Old Testament that says that that is immorality, then you couldn't claim that unless you're coming from a feminist perspective or some other outside. Yeah, but there's nothing in the Bible that you showed us that shows there's only one. You're not allowed to marry only one or something like that. No verse like that. So once again, you have all these prophets that did it. Yeah. So if you're saying that he committed immorality, that's that. But
I will give you the verse. Hold on.
Okay.
I have the verse.
You got it. Okay.
I found it already. Hold on.
I think I found it too. Oh yeah, it's about marriage and divorce. 9.
Huh?
What happened?
Oh, hey, wait, want me to read it? All right.
Go on.
It says in, it's the same verse.
Hold on, it's there. Hold on. Can you make it bigger? Because my...
No, that's as big as I can make it.
Actually,
I found it. Hold on.
How are you? Assalamu alaikum. Good to see you, bro.
He
You alright?
says...
What time is Maghrib? Is it coming? I need to go pray. 7. Is it almost 8? I need to go pray.
Perfect. Yeah, it's it.
I haven't done the outside yet.
I had to keep reading.
It's on verse 7.
Yeah.
Let him read the verse, yeah.
Okay, I'll start from verse 7.
Go on.
Like I read the whole thing.
Go on.
Verse 7, Matthew 19, verse 7. It says, they said to him, why did Moses commanded to give a certificate of divorce and to put her away? He said to them, Moses, because of the hardness of their hearts, permitted to divorce your wives. But from the beginning, it was not so. And I say to you, whoever divorces his wife, except for sexual immorality, and marries another, commits adultery.
Yeah, but he divorces her first, then marries another.
Yeah, commits adultery, except for sexual immorality.
Okay.
So that means if she commits sexual immorality, then you can divorce her. But if she didn't commit sexual immorality...
I understand, but the scenarios is given is this, that basically, divorce is not allowed in Christianity. This is what's being said. Okay, that's why, yeah, sure. So that's why the Catholic Church has that as stipulation for a long time.
Yeah.
So what I understand from the verse is, if somebody's married now and then divorces the wife, and that divorce is not actual.
No, sexual immorality.
Yeah, unless she does the sexual. So I'm saying that this.
So if she doesn't commit sexual immorality,
what does this establish?
It's like if you cheat on your wife, because if you're committing sexual immorality,
I get it, but it's not saying that you can't marry more than one.
No, but it's stating
it's not saying only married to one wife.
But it doesn't. Where does it say that there's a cap of how many wives you can have? Where does it say that?
But this is saying basically that really, in a way, from the sentence, for example, because it says a marriage is between one man and one woman.
Okay.
The two flesh become one.
Yeah.
So it's basically not just a flesh connection anymore, it's a spiritual.
As opposed to one man and one man or something.
So when you're...
Okay, so we need to go and pray then. Yeah.
When you're united under already one flesh, there cannot be another union because you're already connected to someone. So the only time that you can divorce this person is if there's cheating or sexual.
So that's showing you that in Christianity, you're not allowed to get divorced.
Yes, basically.
In Islam, as a woman, you are allowed to get divorced.
No. Don't lie. Okay. Don't lie. Don't talk here.
Okay.
No, don't talk here.
Anyway,
You gotta go. Don't lie, bro.
All right.
Before you go, there is a girl that wants to speak to you very quickly. Right?
All right, let her come. I'm just gonna pray first, though. Tell her I'm gonna pray, and then she can meet me at
You can pray right here.
Where is she?
I can't really.
Let's get it. They praying right there on the corner. Come on, don't lie.
No, right here we're not allowed to pray.
I see much.
And it's a pray. Brother, can you give this to that?
Here's the mic. This mic is. Thank you. Yeah.
Give me the mic.
What do you have?
Give me the mic.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for the chat. So, I hope the Muslims don't cut and paste.
We don't cut pages.
Yeah, you know you do. You told me to do. You told me. Put the